Get ready for a nonstop thrill ride of sports action. We're diving deep into the 2026 Speedo Fort Lauderdale Open, where champions are crowned and records are shattered. Tonight, the women's 200 freestyle is a showstopper, featuring titans like Katie Ledecker, Summer McIntosh, and Regan Smith, all world record holders in their own right, battling for supremacy. And the men's 200 freestyle sees Chris Giuliano as the top seed, just a hair ahead of Tomas Navikonis, with Hubert Koss and Luke Hobson also in the hunt for glory. Stay with us for all the electrifying finishes.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Switching gears to the soccer pitch, we've got an incredible U.S. Open Cup clash, where Orlando City SC is proving their resilience. They're battling tooth and nail against a determined New England Revolution squad, facing down multiple deficits. With goals from Diego, Griffin Dorsey, and ultimately a game-winning strike from Zakaria Taffi in stoppage time, the Lions are showing true grit and a never-say-die attitude. This hard-fought victory propels them into the quarterfinals, proving Orlando City SC is a force to be reckoned with. Now, let's hit the mats for some intense wrestling action at the 2026 U.S. Open Championships. Iowa's finest are dominating, with Stephen Buchanan and Everest Leydecker punching their tickets to Final X in impressive fashion. We're talking about championship titles and dominant performances that have secured spots on the U20 World Team for wrestlers like Leydecker Bowling Ivy. This event is a proving ground for future stars and seasoned veterans alike, showcasing incredible skill and determination. The 2026 U.S. Open Championships are delivering non-stop excitement and breathtaking upsets. We're seeing breakout performances and nail-biting finishes that will have you on the edge of your seat. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss any of our exclusive coverage. Hit that subscribe button and join the most passionate sports community out there. The 2026 Speedo Fort Lauderdale Open reached its thrilling conclusion on Day 3, with a final session packed with world-class talent and impressive performances. In the women's 200 freestyle, Summer McIntosh delivered a dominant display, clocking 1:54.36 to win by over 2 seconds. Anna Mosch secured a strong second place in a personal best of 1:56.55, just ahead of Simone Manuel in third at 1:56.80. Katie Ledecker and Regan Smith finished fourth and fifth, respectively. The men's 200 freestyle saw an upset as Mitchell Scott of Princeton took the win in 1:46.70, his first personal best in over a year. Hubert Koss claimed second in a new personal best of 1:47.29, with Luke Hobson rounding out the podium in 1:47.50. In the sprints, NC State's Anneli Jefimova won the women's 50 breaststroke in 30.73, narrowly beating Mona McSherry, 30.98, and Emma Weber, 30.99. Jack Kelly claimed the men's 50 breaststroke in 27.42, with Euros Zivanovic and Ian Call completing the top three. Gretchen Walsh continued her strong showing in the women's 50 butterfly, winning in 25.08 ahead of Kate Douglas, 25.24. Ilya Karun took the men's 50 butterfly in a season-best 22.96, moving into a tie for third in the world rankings, while Caleb Dressel and Dylan Carter finished second and third. The women's 200 backstroke produced an upset as Isabel Staden surged to a massive personal best of 2:04.37, topping the world rankings and out-touching Regan Smith, 2:06.38, who finished second. Riley Arisman took third in 2:08.20. Hubert Koss was the undisputed champion in the men's 200 backstroke, dominating the field with a 1:56.37. Kieran Smith and Ethan Bathala secured the silver and bronze medals. The meet wrapped up with the 400 IM events, where Emma Weyant fought back from behind to win the women's title in 4:35.23, a time that ranks 6th fastest globally this year. Sadie Buckley swam a significant personal best to take second, with Alex Walsh in third. Leon Marchand continued his impressive form in the men's 400 IM, leading wire-to-wire to win in 4:09:33, the 5th fastest time in the world this season. Carson Foster finished a strong second, with Bobby Fink claiming third. Orlando City SC has battled back from multiple deficits to secure a thrilling victory over the New England Revolution, advancing to the U.S. Open Cup quarterfinals. In a dramatic encounter, the Lions demonstrated remarkable resilience, overcoming 3 separate times the Revolution took the lead. New England's Malcolm Fry opened the scoring in the 21st minute, but Orlando's Iago quickly responded 10 minutes later with his first goal for the club, assisted by Tiago. The back-and-forth affair continued as Andrew Farrell put the Revs ahead again, only for Griffin Dorsey, a recent acquisition from Houston Dynamo, to equalize for Orlando before halftime. The second half saw New England regain the lead through Marcos Zambrano Delgado, but Orlando's homegrown player, Justin Ellis, netted his second career goal to draw level once more. With the match heading towards its conclusion, Orlando refused to settle for a draw. In second-half stoppage time, Tyrese Spicer set up Zakaria Tafey, who scored his first career goal for Orlando to clinch the game winner. This hard-fought victory not only showcases Orlando City's ability to overcome adversity, but also earns them valuable momentum heading into their quarterfinal clash against Atlanta United. The upcoming match against an Atlanta side known for its thorough scouting promises another intense contest, but Orlando's journey through the Open Cup has undoubtedly prepared them for the challenge. Orlando City SC has once again demonstrated their resilience in the U.S. Open Cup, staging a dramatic comeback against New England. The Lions battled back from behind, showcasing a tenacious spirit that has become a hallmark of their cup campaigns. Details of the match indicate a hard-fought contest where Orlando City SC refused to be denied, ultimately overcoming their opponents to advance in the prestigious tournament. This victory underscores their determination to compete for silverware this season. The 2026 U.S. Open Championships in Las Vegas proved to be a triumphant showcase for athletes with Iowa ties, with a haul of hardware and an impressive 3 titles. Stephen Buchanan and Everest Leydecker emerged as senior freestyle champions, while Leicester Bowling IV secured a repeat victory in the U20 Greco-Roman World Team Trials. In total, 20 Hawkeyes reached the podium across 6 divisions. Buchanan, at 97 kg, dominated his path to the final, culminating in a controlled 5-3 decision over veteran Hayden Zillmer to earn his spot at Final X, where he'll face Kyle Snyder. Leydecker, the top women's recruit, also showcased dominance at 55 kg, with shutout victories and a pin before a decisive 4-1 win against Ariana Villiscusa, securing her Final X berth against an as-yet-determined opponent. Bowling IV continued his U20 Greco-Roman reign, sweeping his best-of-3 finals series to make the U20 World Team for the 2nd consecutive year, heading to Bratislava seeking to improve on his 5th-place finish. The event also saw some dramatic finishes, including Spencer Lee's last-second finals loss at 57 kg to Luke Lillidahl, a bout complicated by a potential late-match arm injury for Lee. Macy Kilty also faced a momentum swing in her 62 kg final, ultimately falling 10-8 to Adago Nwachukwu, placing her in a position to battle through World Team Trials. Other notable performances included Brody Tesk's 5th-place finish at 57 kg and Dean Peterson's 7th in Greco-Roman. Austin DeSanto reached the 4th spot in a stacked 61 kg field, while Patrick Kennedy and former heavyweight Tony Cassioppi secured bronze medal matches after strong showings. On the women's side, beyond Leydecker, 7 other Hawkeyes medaled, with Taylor and Reese Larrymundy earning podium spots despite semi-final losses to top contenders. Nora Akpan impressed with a 4th-place finish in her senior debut, and Naomi Simon secured 5th. Isabella Gonzalez also mirrored her U20 placement, showing marked improvement. Looking ahead, several Hawkeyes are set to compete in the Senior Pan American Championships and the Senior World Team Trials Challenge Tournament, with Buchanan, Leydecker, Kultai, Akpan, and Simon among those vying for spots on Team USA.